Hey guys, welcome back. This is episode number 84. Took a little break, but now we're back and good to go. And I'm going to start by talking to Riordan. We haven't said hi to him since we've been here. How rude of us.
Hello again, friend. It looks as though you're no worse for wear after your stay in Fort Draken.
Could you tell me about that vault again?
It's located just off the market district in the northern alley past the Old Noble
That's
Tavern.
right.
I'll sketch out the code which will let you pass the lock wheel. Inside you can take your pick of whatever equipment remains. It is the stockpile the Wardens have kept for centuries for the defense of Denermin.
Did you know Duncan very well?
We went through our joining together
Oh.
more years ago than I like to remember. He was exactly the same back then, tough as stone and just as grizzled. I think he understood sooner than the rest of us how ugly a choice it is to let the few be sacrificed to protect the many. Always left himself a soft spot for his recruits, though. Only where he ever let himself down.
Oh. It's weird because the Duncan who was a character in the novel, which is called The Calling, I looked it up, he wasn't actually very much like the Duncan of this game. He was much more younger and more impulsive, I think. So what are your plans now?
When I'm well enough, I'm going to continue my journey toward Ostagar. Hopefully I'll be able to trace the heart of the Blight and where the Archdemon itself abides. If we want to defeat this Archdemon, we need to know where it is and how soon it might strike.
Agreed. You're going alone? Shouldn't I go with you?
If there were more of us, I would agree. But as it is, I don't think we can deprive all the armies you've gathered of a commander.
It's true. We have Alistair, but he seems more of the scout type than I am anyway, so might be good for him to go down there alone and just see what he can find. I was hoping I could learn a bit more about the Grey Wardens.
Well, I'd be happy to tell you what I know, but it seems to me that you've picked the important parts up yourself. Be firm in your beliefs, protect people from their own ignorance, and be as loyal as you can to your brothers, even knowing you'll share their deaths.
How many Wardens are there?
It's tough to say. Only the fortress in Weishaupt has every record. But there are certainly a few dozen or hundreds in every nation in Thedas. The Anderfells are home to over 1,000.
Wow.
It's almost like the Archdemon chose Ferelden deliberately, knowing how unguarded it is.
So that actually explains what I was talking about earlier, that it seemed weird that Orlais had 200, whereas we had a couple dozen, but I guess they all died. It would have been nice we had met a couple of them before the battle, besides just Duncan. I think that would have made a little more sense. But in a way, that makes me feel pretty good that if two Wardens could do all this to defend Ferelden, and there's 1,000 of them in the Anderfells, which is where their capital is, even if the Blight does make it past Ferelden, there's still plenty of hope for the rest of the world. Which is kind of I don't know, it's a cool idea that you would think that a game company would make it like, if Ferelden falls, the rest of the world is doomed to follow. You cannot fail here. But they really don't. They make it, this is your country and that you want to protect it. You want to do everything you can to make sure it doesn't fall. But the scope of this game is just nationwide. It's not worldwide. If the Blight wins here, the rest of the world still stands a good chance. And that might lead you to think that the Blight would win. But, well, I'm not going to spoil the ending. So we'll just have to see it for ourselves. Have you ever been to the fortress in Weishaupt?
Once only, and I'd rather not go again. It's far, lad. And very foreign. The Wardens there, they fight Darkspawn like you and me. But they're shaped by the winters there in the forest. They're a cold group and don't care like they should about the rest of the world. Their king is weak, and many Anders look to the Wardens to rule. I hate to say this, but some of them seem to want it that way.
That's an interesting idea, that in some parts of the world the Wardens are more powerful, sort of like the Crows in Antiva. It is weird that the forests up there are cold, though. Is it so far north that we're... Like, how big is this world? It would seem like the equator is far north of even the northernmost lands, where the Qunari hail from. But maybe not, I don't know. Or it also could be... I think the Anderfells are huge mountains, so it's possible that the forests are just elevated much higher, and that's why they're so cold. Why has it been so long since the last Blight?
Archdemons don't awaken on their own, you know. It takes the Darkspawn, tunneling and tunneling, searching for centuries to find one. And with no one to lead them, it must be sheer chance, or maybe instinct, which leads them. What's surprising isn't that it takes so long between blights. What's surprising is that they succeed at all. But I imagine the old gods call to them, and it's that voice in the darkness which drives them through so many generations.
Yep, it is, like he said, instinct. That's actually why the second book is called The Calling. That's what I think that's what it refers to, is the calling of the old gods. The calling of an archdemon. How were the Wardens founded? Oh, that's an interesting story.
It was near 1200 years ago, and no one knows for sure, except that it began with a group of Ander soldiers. Apparently, they defected from their king's army, vowing that fighting the Blight was more important, and traveled all the way to Tevinter themselves. They were the first ones to track down the archdemon Dumat, and the ones to slay him, though none survived the battle. But they had picked up followers by then, and it was they who formally founded the Order, and were recognized by Thedas.
And I guess them who drank the first drops of archdemon blood and became the Grey Wardens. I guess that's all for now then.
The important thing to remember is, none of that matters. When you're facing Darkspawn, all you need to know is to stop them at all costs.
Alright, I will keep that in mind. And we're almost able to level up, yay. How do we get out of here? This way. Alright, so let's talk to Alistair one more time, make sure he doesn't have anything else to say. And then we'll head to the Alienage and talk to the elves.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed it? Ask away. Of course.
Nope, okay. Nothing else to say about his impending marriage. In that case, we're going to go to the Alienage and see what's going on there that has everyone so excited. And hopefully it has some connection to Loghain, and we can use what we find against him. Alright, for the Alienage, well, we have an elf, so we might as well take him. It'd be good for the people of the town to see Alistair out and about helping his future subjects. And I don't know, we haven't used Sten in a while. Actually, you know what? We haven't used Dog even longer, I think. Well, that's 2 tanks then, since he's still kind of a tank. Alright, Sten it is. So the way we kind of have it, it's 3 tanks, 2 rogues, and 4 others fill the slots. If Dog was counted as a DPS, in other words, a non-rogue DPS, then it would be 2, 2, and 5, which would be really unbalanced. So for that reason, I'm counting him as a tank, and he'll take the tank slot if he ever comes with us, which he will. Alright, so I don't think we can go... Oh, okay. Well, we'll do all the side quests after the Alienage. I don't want to take too long. So, where is it? Oh, I guess we have to go there. Yeah, we have to go there through the gate. And we can't go to Fort Draken again, can we? No, unfortunately. Oh well, that sucks. But I guess it would make sense if you keep going back there, because eventually they would replenish the guards.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven
and it wouldn't really be empty indefinitely. Alright, time to head to the Alienage. Click off that. Hey, he lets us through now. Well, let's see if he has anything to say.
The worst of it's cleaned up now.
Good. Just in time. Alienage. While we're loading, I'm going to minimize a second. My headset is turned pretty far up, which makes the game sound really loud to me.
There's the warden, the thief. Be careful. One patrol's been wiped out already. Attack!
Oh, so another anti-pickpocketing brigade.
Enemies approaching.
Let's shatter some of them. Shatter-shotted. Scatter-shotted, whatever. There are a lot of those guys, actually. And unfortunately, I don't have any instant CC. I could earthquake them, I guess, but that'll affect these guys, but not the ones upstairs. Did they interrupt that? They did. Jesus, come on. Give me a fighting chance, people. Stunned again. Do I need time to shatter any of these guys? One of them, at least. Alright, let's try to get a blizzard going. Let me zoom out so I can aim it correctly. Why can't I zoom? There we go. Resisted. Got it. Now I'm gonna put heal on stem, regeneration on myself, master rejuvenate, and let's do another cone of cold. Alistair, take a potion. They don't seem to be frozen very much by the storm. At least they're getting hurt by it. Alright, not many left now. Success. Severin is still using his bow, but that's okay. He does have a tactic to switch it if people engage him in melee, so hopefully it works. We need to sell our stuff too.
I shall do it.
I think there's actually a vendor in the Alienage, so we can do that there, just to make some space. Lots of loot, yay. So I guess it is good to fail pickpocketing at some points, because that way you get these encounters for more stuff. Anything over here? Just another gate. And onward we go. Alright, is he anywhere close to leveling up? Yeah.
Of course.
Closer, I guess. And I still need more strength for my rogues so they can wear that armor. I wish I had remembered that you needed 20 strength for that. I would have given it to them long ago. No cutscene. I thought there might be like a cutscene to show us what the Alienage looks like. It's a very distinct area of Denermin. Across the river. The bad side of town. And there's that hooded courier. Like, all this time we have to wait to talk to the 5th courier, and she's just right on the other side of the bridge.
We are grateful. The compact is renewed.
Good. Yay. And this guy is a Varel.
What do you need?
Yep. Letter for you from the Blackstone Irregulars.
I suppose a noble death fighting the blighted wretches is better than basking in this squalor. They'd better be paying well.
Alright, so yeah. Those quests weren't too hard to complete. Yep, so we can head back to one of the guys and get our gold later on.
We're not going to be mobbed, right? That's not something elves do here. Mob people.
Hope not.
I'm not going anywhere, so don't waste your breath.
I think we better explain things to him.
Someone's coming.
What is this? Oh, they were fighting.
Ah.
You alright?
I'm fine. Please don't talk to me. You'll only attract their notice.
Okay. Is that a shop? That's somebody's house. Let's say hi anyway. Let's see what's going on.
It's you. Come in. I didn't thank you before.
Oh, the guy from the...
I wish I could give you something. Everything I owned was lost to looters after the purge. Not that I had anything valuable to begin with.
Can you tell me what's going on here?
It's a plague, so they say. I've seen a few sick people since I've been back, but I don't know how bad it really is.
There are mages from Deventer here helping to treat it. But there's something odd going on, though. My cousin Shiani could tell you more. You can't miss her. Just look for the angriest woman in the Alienage.
Why has the Alienage been closed off?
Between the Civil War and Ostagar, the city doesn't have enough soldiers left to seal the Alienage. And only elves and refugees have gotten sick. I'm sure that if anyone important gets the plague, the Alienage will burn. I guess the plague's been pretty bad. I've seen a few sick people myself, but by the time I got here, it seemed to be under control. There are mages from Deventer here helping to treat it. My cousin Shiani could tell you more.
Yep, you said that.
You can't miss her.
Does this magical treatment work?
I don't know. You can only find out for certain if it doesn't work. And no one wants to put it to a serious test.
The Chantry has allowed foreign magic here? That does seem weird, because they're not just mages from another country. They're from Deventer, which is the home of the Black Chantry. The one that uses male priests and doesn't follow the same teachings as the so-called White Chantry. of Orlais and the other southern nations.
I guess so. I'd expect Templars here otherwise.
Alright, I should go.
I know you've already done a lot for me, but I have to ask. Could you talk to Shiani? Please. I don't know what's going on here, but I know she's in over her head.
I'll see what I can do.
Really? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Make her bless you.
Anything here? Nope. Aw.
Spare a silver for a war veteran?
Where'd you get injured, soldier?
Ostagar. Darkspawn took off half my foot.
Ouch. Yeah, he seems authentic, so we'll give him a sovereign.
Oh, Andraste, bless you, sir. I won't forget your face. No, I won't.
If he really did serve, he deserves more than that. Bearing arms is strictly prohibited. Elves who have swords will die upon them. Ouch. They're not messing around, are they? Feral dog growls at me. Lots of elves over here.
Unwise. When that falls, it will take out no fewer than 3 houses.
Oh, the tree. I love how pragmatic he is. She just mumbles. There's a stage there, which I think is used... Oh, and another flower for Liliana. She'll like that. Which I think is used as part of the City Elf quest. Because why else would it be there? Valendrian says.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Go for it. Oh, he can. I thought it would be locked like quest-wise, but nope. A single ice arrow. Great. I feel a little bad stealing from one of the elves, but it's an RPG. They encourage that sort of thing. Nothing good here anyway. A mystical site of power. I'm gonna save it because it's Ken Bug. Oh, we didn't bring dog with us. There's a landmark tree here.
On it.
Alienage tree.
As you like.
I've got children at home.
We'll read that later.
I can't wait out here for another day.
So go home. The best thing you can do for your children is not trust these charlatans.
Everyone remain calm. We will help as many as we can today, so long as we can do this in an orderly fashion.
Oh, you're helping us, are you, Shem? Like Valendrian and my Uncle Syrian, you helped them, didn't you? Help them never to be seen again.
We've explained this to you before, girl. More whining will not persuade us to let you into the quarantine to carry plague back out to the alienage.
Quit trying to get us all killed, Shiani. Some of us have still got things to live for.
If this spell of theirs works, why are half the people they quarantine perfectly healthy?
Yeah, something seems fishy here. What's going on?
What's wrong, Shem? Did you get bored and decide to come watch the elves die of plague? Wait. Sora's told me about you. You're the one who freed him from the dungeons. These foreigners say they're here to help with our outbreak of plague. Funny thing, though. All the people they help disappear.
That's not true, and you know it, Shiani. Both my sisters got the Tevinter spell cast on them, and they're fine.
Where's your niece, then? And my Uncle Syrian? And Valendrian?
I guess I can't blame her for being suspicious, though. I am a human who is wearing robes and a staff, very similar to the Tevinter mages, it turns out. Just coincidence, though, in the fact there's only a few sets of models in the game. And only one set that really looks like it fits, or one design that looks like it fits non-chantry mages. Which I guess, or not non-chantry, non-circle mages. I guess I'm still a circle mage. Maybe I should be wearing the other one, but I think these look better. Alright, slow down. Tell me what's happening here.
These foreigners have taken dozens of elves into that house over the last few weeks, and none of them have been seen again. One of them was our Haran, Valendrian. And I don't know what we're going to do if we don't get him back.
What's a Haran? Haran, however you pronounce it.
He's the elder, the person who guides us. Maybe that doesn't mean anything to you, but it's important to us.
Does the guard know about this? I'm sure they do and they don't care.
They have to know about it. The Haran complained, and so did I. They just don't care, or something worse.
Or they're in on it, yep. I think I'll take a look inside the hospice.
They won't just let you in.
Do you have a better idea?
Well, there is another entrance in the alley. There's no crowd watching, no mages, and only one guard. You can try. Those guards mean business.
Alright, interesting. So I think we completed the quest, the places of power. Yep. And I did want to look at that codex entry. Ooh, culture and history? I don't know where it is, though. About the tree, because that's actually sounding kind of interesting. But I'm not really sure where it is. Oh, here we go. Mostly the old ways are gone. Each generation forgets a little more of the old tongue, a little more of the traditions. And the few things we keep become simple habits, the meaning long since faded. So it is with the Vehendal, the tree of the people. Every alienage has one, I'm told, or they used to. When I was a little girl, my mother told me the tree was a symbol of Arlathan. But not even she knew more. Keeping the Adal is just a habit now. Many cities have let theirs wither and die, then chop them up for firewood. No great loss. Sarethia Hauran of the Highever Alienage. It's a cool looking tree. Aw, kitty. Alright, we could talk to one of the healers, if that's what they are. Or we can try the back roads. There's a guard. And there's more areas over here, too. Some apartments by the look of it. We can go in there a little later, though. Sick elf. Oh, Sir Otto, that's right. There's a... What is this? Amathine?
Mama said she'd bring me a present from Highever. I wonder what it'll be.
And that's just the gate, right? Yeah. Wonder why she's... Maybe that's part of the City Elf quest as well. So I wonder why she's golden. Now that guy's a cool quest, but I don't want to pick it up quite yet. Anything else to do here before we move on? No, I guess not. Alright. Oh, the store. I knew there was a store. Let's head over here then. Alright.
I'm sorry, but we're closed. There are a few places in the market district that can probably serve you.
What's going on? Why are Tevinters here?
They came to treat the blight plague. You did know about the plague, didn't you?
Why would the Tevinters care about a plague in Ferelden? In an alienage, of all things, too.
They don't want it spreading to the Imperium. The plague made it to Denermin from the south by trade routes, after all. No reason it couldn't cross the sea the same way.
See, this is the first I've heard about this plague. What kind of treatment do these Tevinters have?
It's magic. I suppose in the Imperium they use magic to boil water and cross a street. The Chantry sent a Templar to watch them the first day. If the Chantry says it's safe, it must be. It's supposed to keep you from getting sick. If you're already ill, though, well, they take you into quarantine.
Must be Sir Otto, the Templar that they sent in. There isn't any healing magic I know of that works that way. Yeah, most healing magic is not preventative, except like Life Ward, I guess. Most of it is, well, it heals you.
I don't know. Either you don't get the plague because you got their magic put on you, or you don't get it because you just got lucky. But it can't hurt, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure that's true. How long are people quarantined?
No one who's gone in has come out again. Could be they die in there. Could be they've recovered and just can't come back yet.
And where are they quarantining people?
In the hospice on the corner. Don't think they'll let you in, though. It wouldn't be much of a quarantine if people just come and go there.
Alright, I'll
Good
leave.
day.
Alright, so I think he does open the store up, but only after you've done the actual quest. So we'll have to do that first then, and hopefully we won't find so much loot that we have to sell things. In fact, you know, I might actually leave, sell things, and come back, because how... Yeah, we're getting kind of filled up, it looks like. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to end this episode and leave, sell some things, and I'll be right back. And then we'll see what's going on with these mages and this supposed plague. Alright, so I lied. As I was leaving, you actually run into one or more encounters, so we're going to do that, and then we'll end the episode. That way I can go sell things.
Oh, it's good to see you again, friend. You were so generous to me before, and these are other veterans.
I'm an orphan.
Oh, and an orphan. Please, my lord, can you spare some coin?
He's a little old to be an orphan. Like, who cares if you're an orphan if you're like 30 years old? Are you really a veteran?
I am insulted. A veteran campaigner, am I? And Oli is as bereft of parents as anyone's ever been.
My mom is especially dead.
No need to mention that, Oli. Will you help us?
I think I'm getting ripped off. Yeah, they seem like charlatans. I don't seem to have any coins. I wish you could just like tell them to shove off, but oh well, I'll go with this one.
Can't blame a fellow for asking, eh? Well, let's go, Oli.
You kind of can. Hopefully he actually is a veteran. Otherwise I just wasted a sovereign to someone who didn't deserve it. But then again, being an elf here, things can't exactly be easy. I'm sure jobs are hard to come by here, so I don't feel that bad. And if you hadn't lied to me, if they just said, you know, hey, we're here, we're poor, there's no jobs, there's no money, there's no food, could we have a little bit of coin to get by? I probably would have given it to them, but sorry, you lied to me, you get nothing. Anyway, now we're really going to end the episode, and I'll be back in a few minutes.